Hello and welcome to another review of a cassette deck. In today's video we have this Vieta RC-5000. Vieta was a Spanish brand that made high fidelity devices, high fidelity equipment, and it was known better for their loudspeakers. They made big loudspeakers and medium-sized white loudspeakers. They were quite good at the time, and they also made amplifiers, tuners, cassette decks, and I don't know if they made another devices back in time. Later they moved to rebrand some Chinese or maybe Japanese DVD players, CD players, and so on. But Vieta was a successful brand in the 70s, and this was one of their products, one of their cassette decks. It's quite similar to medium and low quality Japanese cassette decks. It has the looks of a simple Pioneer or a simple Technics or any of those famous brands. But this was made by Vieta itself. It's not, as far as I know, a rebranded deck. It's quite a standard deck. It only has like a special feature. It only has that it has two types of view meters. I'm gonna play the tape, and you'll see that there are needle view meters, and also there are these 5 LEDs that are -10, -6, 0, +3 and +6 LEDs. And that's not very common. I seem to remember one Pioneer deck that has also that feature, but I don't remember any others. It has the Dolby selector. You can equalize the tape and set the bias independently. You have the common recording level knobs, very big knobs, and here the big keys. This is called piano keys to engage the functions of the mechanism. So other than these LEDs, it's a very common deck. If we go inside, we may see this is plastic, right? This is a plastic chassis. The cover is a normal cover, metallic. It's not very big, not very deep, and it's a bit taller than the usual. And in the inside we can see there's one board. We have these very common switches. We have two of them. You see there are 2 of them, and they are moved with a single wire. It has a spring. So when you engage the recording function, I'm gonna do it. This cable coming from the mechanism pulls the switches, and changes from playback to recording function. This was the usual way to do it at the time. There weren't electrical or electronic switches or any circuit doing the switching. It was pure mechanical. Everything is, I wouldn't say cheap, but at least it's not very sophisticated nor very expensive. But the mechanism itself, it's a bit better than what you expect. The flywheel is quite big. It's a bit bigger than I expected. It has only one motor. Here you can see it here. One motor, and the motor moves the flywheel, and there are inside another idler wheels to spin the reels of the tape, and there's one solenoid here which triggers the auto stop. The auto stop mechanism is somewhere hidden inside here, moved by a belt, and when it detects that this left reel is not moving, the auto stop mechanism stops the function. We can see it here. I will press fast forward and you'll see here. Oops, it's not I was wrong. It's the right reel which is engaged to the stop detecting function. So that's the auto stop, and that's the solenoid pulling this lever and triggering the stop mechanism. The door opens in a way that the mechanism is damped, and you can see it here, and this usually gets dirty. You have to clean it, and over the time it makes noises like you can hear. This is quite uncomfortable when you have to disassemble the mechanism and take it apart. You have to move everything from these parts and these levers which trigger the cable to the recording switches, and also this subchassis. You have to take everything apart in a not very comfortable way because the mechanism is very big. It's very big and everything comes apart together. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching.